What's up, guys? I'm PJ, I'm unemployed, and welcome to my vlog.
Welcome to my vlog. Welcome to my vlog. Welcome to my vlog. It's PJ's vlog. Yeah.
Alright, guys, so I just got back home from work. My last day of work, and I was so excited to record this vlog that I didn't even take my jacket off. Also, it's cold in my house. My fingers and toes are numb. So I got out of my exit interview with my boss just now, and then after that wrapped up, he told me I could leave, so I dipped out of there. So during my exit interview, he asked for any feedback that I had, and, well, I gave him some. Not to be mean, but honestly, I gave him feedback because I thought it might help the company in the future. And I want to talk about one of those pieces of feedback that I gave him. And this idea, or this thing, this issue that I brought up to him, I can safely say that this was the number one thing that planted the seed for me to start looking for new jobs in the first place. So, the feedback that I gave to my boss that I thought was that important enough that I actually brought it up was the fact that the office is a pretty negative environment. There's just a lot of complaining. The office is small, and pretty much everybody complains. And so, when it's such a small office, and everybody's complaining, I was literally surrounded by negative people, and just a negative environment, and being around that kind of thing is super draining. For me, it devalued my work and my just my role there, and it made me just not want to go to work ever. It made me not want to stay at work and be around that environment, and it made me always look forward to going home. It's difficult. It's difficult being around negative people. Typically, though, you're only around one or two negative people, and there's many more coworkers around you, or people, or teammates, or whatever it is. So it doesn't feel as bad. There's like other people that are much more positive, and you get that vibe, to balance out, or to even just totally negate, ironically, the negative people. But when you're surrounded by it, it's a lot harder, I think. If you have to be stuck around negative employees, then surround yourself with positive people wherever you can. And wherever you can, I would try to eliminate those negative influences and those negative vibes in your life, because it drains you, man. It makes you tired. It makes you actually physically tired. At least it did for me. And yeah, it just makes you unhappy. It makes you feel negative. It makes you start to notice and nitpick about all these different things, and then you become the negative person for your circle of influence, and you start to bring them down, and you start to drain them of their energy and their optimism and their happiness, and that sucks, man. You don't want to be that. That's awful. If you're at a job and you really love your job, and you are frustrated that you are starting to dislike your job because of the negativity, but you want to stay there in the long run, then yeah, that's something you got to bring up to your boss. It's not something I did because, I mean, for me, as soon as I started noticing that it was affecting me, I was already beyond the point, I think, where I was pretty much ready to move on. And at the same time, it's just not like me to bring up those kind of things. So I brought it up today on my very last chance. If you're a negative person, like, check yourself, Know that you're bringing other people down around you, and know that your negativity, unless it's like constructive criticism or something, if you're just whining, complaining, then you're doing nobody any good, other than maybe yourself feeling good by that temporary release of frustration. But just know that everybody else around you is annoyed by you and doesn't want to be around you a lot. And that might be another reason why you're so negative. And that's why you don't have friends, because you're negative Nancy. And if your name isn't Nancy, then you're probably negative Bob, whatever your name is. But if you're not a negative person and you're just surrounded by them, try to eliminate or minimize as many negative influences in your life as you can, because it drains you, man. It affects you subconsciously more than you realize, I think. And yeah, it makes you tired, makes you sleepy, makes you unmotivated, And it's not something that you need in your life, man. And if it's negative people in your life that that you love and care about and that you want to stay around, be around, you got to talk to them. Maybe you can be more positive around them, and maybe that will in turn help them to be less negative and more positive. That's something I sort of tried to do at work. I mean, I pretty much almost never complain at work, to my coworkers at least. I complain a lot to my wife via chat and text, and that's kind of where I'm going. Like their negativity started to infiltrate me, and I started to pass off those negative vibes to my wife, and it's just a cycle, man, and it's not good. But anyway, I tried not to build the cycle of negativity at work. I tried to be as positive as I could. I tried to be as understanding and be as patient with people as I could. And at the end of the day, I felt that this environment just wasn't good for me. Wasn't good for me mentally or emotionally. Wasn't good for my family, my friends. And it was just something that I had to leave and get out of. I mean, that's all I gotta say about that, man. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're one of the people who is surrounded or stuck with negative people in your life. Let me know if you're surrounded by people in your life that are negative, but you love and you want to stay around, be around, and you want to, help them out if you can, or just be a positive influence. And if you're a negative person, keep it to yourself. Thanks again for watching. Thanks to my subscribers for subscribing. Shout out to my 13 subscribers. Let's go. We're moving up. And hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.